Attorney Sang-rok, representing Kim Soo-hyun, published a lengthy statement on his blog on October 27th, directly addressing claims made by the late Kim Sae Ron's family and refuting several points. According to Sang-rok, the late Kim Sae Ron's death was officially reported as a suicide. He cited circumstances surrounding her final months, including the collapse of her marriage in the U.S. in January 2025 and the failure of a planned cafe business upon her return to Korea. These factors, he argued, led to profound despair. The attorney also noted that multiple self-harm attempts had been reported by her family's representative, consistent with the legal team's own understanding of events. Her passing was the culmination of repeated self-harm, including a severe wrist injury in November 2024 that required emergency surgery. During this time, her family failed to respond despite being notified, Sang-rok wrote, highlighting a long history of estrangement and emotional distance. The agency emphasized that her troubles intensified following a DUI incident in 2022, during which Kim Sae Ron became largely isolated from her family. Documents and testimonies, including statements from her ex-boyfriend, suggest that she suffered domestic abuse from her American husband and neglect from her family, contributing to her declining mental health. The statement also addressed claims made by a so-called aunt figure, who allegedly provided false testimony regarding Kim Sae Ron's self-harm and care. Legal representatives said that official records prove the deceased was in the U.S. on the date in question, having legally married her husband, rendering the statements nearly entirely false. Attorney Sang-rok further questioned the accuracy of audio recordings that purportedly reflected the deceased's voice. He asked whether the late Kim Sae Ron, in her actual character, would have engaged in vulgar discussions about her personal history with a stranger or borrowed money under the circumstances described by the accusers. The essence of this case is a character assassination through evidence manipulation, Sang-rok stated. False documents and doctored audio have damaged an innocent person's reputation. This incident has even reached international media, affecting the credibility of the Hallyu industry and constituting a cybercrime of global scale. The statement concluded with a call to action for authorities to thoroughly investigate the fabrication and collusion involved and for appropriate legal measures to be applied commensurate with the worldwide impact of the case. Sang-rok urged the public not to endorse manipulated narratives and to allow the deceased's reputation to be restored.